Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Planmas video. I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos this week. Be sure and hit the like button if you are enjoying, or give me a comment, let me know, so that way I can kind of prepare for the next year. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing for the very first time a planner flip through. It's easier for me to do it with my memory planner because I do have to take out my inserts for my A5 and my personal planners. I kind of put them like in a box or something like that. Sometimes I keep them for a couple years and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on actually my space. So anywho, I wanted to do this last year, but I don't know what happened, but I wasn't able to complete my spreads. So this year, that was one of my goals, was to have a complete memory planner. And I'm going to be sharing with you the first half of the year, which is going to be January through June. Obviously, we are not done with the second half. I still have spreads to film for October, November, and December. So you guys will see the second half of that video in sometime in January, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get started. If you didn't know, this year, 2021, I can't talk, 2021's memory planner, I have been using the HappyPlanner. I will be going into another HappyPlanner for 2022 for my memory keeper. I actually just like it better than the coil bound. So that's what I'm going to be sticking with. So let's go ahead and get started with the front. Here's the front of the cover. I don't think I've ever showed the front of the cover, but my daughter bought me this, or did I? I can't remember if it was her or myself. But anyway, it says, never forget how widely capable you are. So we're going to go ahead and start off with January. Now, I do not do anything with the monthly spread. I was thinking about doing like a highlight, but honestly, I just don't think I'm going to keep up with it. So I don't even want to even begin to get started. Okay. So the first week here is the week that I always use my New Year's kit. I think I've been doing this now for the past 2 or 3 years, but this is the week. I like to use my New Year's kit the first official full entire week of January. It kind of just like, you know, this is it. Let's get started. So I will pick out like some highlights in here throughout. Some weeks are not going to be any highlights, but for this one, this was the weekend. I believe the weekend before my daughter was getting ready to go back to school. I can't remember, but we did have family night, and that was the first time that we did our lip sync battle. And then me and my sister and my daughter played a card game called Phase 10. And this kit was from CraftsbyThaowie. She had the most gorgeous New Year's kit last year, and I missed out on the first time around, and then she offered it back and I jumped on it. So this kit was from CraftsbyThaowie. And then the second week here we have a kit from, this is Two Little Bees. I can always kind of tell from Two Little Bees in other shops. But this was a kit from Two Little Bees, and I'm just kind of looking around to see if there was anything memorable or anything that I wanted to pick out. But I really did enjoy using this kit. It was so pretty. I did a lot of reading at the beginning of the year. I still read throughout the whole year, but even more so at that time, because my goal, I think, was to read, 25 books. And I do need to go back to see how many books I actually did complete for this year, because I stopped keeping up with it, but it is in my planner of when I read and stuff like that. So I can go back and make a list and do it that way. I did bake some cookies, it looks like, that week, so that would be a more memorable thing. Again, like I said, it's not a whole lot. This kit is from Two Little Bees. I wanted this to be a memory because we had our first African-American female, number one, that's historical, female vice president and African-American vice president. And this was the week of Inauguration Day. So I really wanted to use this kit. Again, I missed out on it the first time. And then when she offered it again, I really wanted to go ahead and I shifted some kits and I decided to go ahead and use it that. So this was definitely a memorable week for myself. And then the last week in January, this is a kit from VanillaPaperCo. Let me just look around to see if there was anything memorable. I did have my grandson that weekend and he did stay the night. And I was just continuing on with my reading and I was doing so good. I was really proud of myself. And then here is the dashboard or cover page for February. Going into the first week of February, this kit is from VanillaPaperCo. This was like a book type theme kit. I loved the colors. And I think this is when I kind of started falling in love with the blue and the pink and the peachy vibes. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with that color combination right now. And you will definitely see it again with my setup for the winter in my A5. Just looking around again to see anything. I did FaceTime my daughter. Nope, just a typical week for me. And then this was the week of Valentine's Day. This was a kit from, I think, the year before that I picked up from Two Little Bees. And I definitely wanted to go ahead and take advantage of that. I had my ENT appointment. And then my husband and I had a couple's date with one of my girlfriends and her husband to celebrate Valentine's Day. And then this was the weekend prior to us having that freeze. So I'm almost positive that we took our laptops home that Friday, and then we'll go into that week next. And then so on the 14th, it looks like that we had brunch with the family as well. And then that's when the chaos begins, literally after that. Okay, this kit is from Glam Planner, and this is the week where Texas froze. We had a massive freeze. We did get some snow. I want to say, I thought I took pictures. I think we got a little bit of snow. I think we did get a little bit of snow. We definitely didn't go into work that day. We were supposed to be working from home. For the most part, I think I managed to get in most of the day, and then we started having server issues. And then right when I was logging off and getting ready to start dinner, we lost power. And at this time, it gets really dark, like 5:30. So yeah, I couldn't even see. So there goes dinner, and then we lost power, and then we decided to stay at my daughter's house that night because she still had power at the time. And then it ended up that in the middle of the night, early in the morning, she lost power, and then we wind up just coming home. I didn't work pretty much the rest of the week because 1, we didn't have power, 2, we didn't have water, so it was very difficult. But I did get a lot of reading done that week. We got some videos, some shows in. So it was just really just a lazy stay in, snowed in kind of week for us. 1 second, Bubby. And then this week here, the last week in February, this was a Two Little Bees. It was like a mini kit, and I just kind of made it work. I pulled in some other pieces. Nothing too memorable. I did go back to work at that time. Everything was melted and running back smoothly again, minus the water at work. But yeah, so I FaceTimed Haley, did some designing and all that good stuff. So that was the week in February. And then now we're going into March, and this is Find Your Happy. As you can see, I meant to make a note of this when I did January, but I was not using the dashboards in here. And so I'm thinking for 2022 is really maybe just writing down or putting like my favorite picture for the month, or just some really important things that happened or that I want to go back and remember and look back on. Okay, so the first week in March, it was my oldest daughter's birthday, where she celebrated her 30th birthday, and this kit is from CraftsbyThaowie. And you may see throughout the weeks that I was putting down the kit that I was using, because I knew I wanted to do a flip through and I wanted to remember whose kit it was. So this week we had a bunch of birthdays, and again, it was my daughter's 30th birthday, and I got this kit, I believe, through a mystery from CraftsbyThaowie, and I knew that I wanted to use it for mine or her birthday. Okay, and then the next week we have SadiesStickers. Nothing too memorable. Oh, we did watch Coming to America with our outside movie screen. That was pretty fun. We couldn't get it. We wound up having to do it in the house for some reason. We did some grilling that weekend. The weather was getting to be nice again. So that was the memorable thing for that week, is that we watched Coming to America #2. And then I also had dinner with my two friends, which is letting me know it's been a long time and we need to have dinner again. Okay, and then here's this week. This was another VanillaPaperCo, and this was a non-foil kit. Jay went out of town to go to Lubbock, I think, to visit Haley. I don't think she came back, because that week, was it the first? Did she come home before? Okay, I don't think this was the week that she was able to come home for spring break. So I think he went to go visit her, I believe. Yeah, yeah. And then he came home. Okay, so I don't think she came home that week. I don't think this was a year, because she came home this time. So yeah. Okay, so he went to Lubbock to go visit her. And then this kit here is from MynewestAddiction. This kit was super pretty. I really did enjoy using this kit. I love these little things right here, the little clouds and hearts. I had lunch with my husband. Yeah, nothing too memorable as I'm looking around for this week. And then going into April, you are the only you that will ever be. You are kind of a big deal. And that's by Jen Sincero. Okay. April, this is another kit from the Glam Planner. We went out to dinner. Looks like, I think we had dinner at the house. He cooked me dinner. I think this is when he cooked me dinner. And we did a movie night. I didn't write down the movie. And then we had Easter, and we did our Easter egg hunt. And then we watched, so that was a big family day. And we had Godzilla versus Kong. Hold on one second. Okay, going into the first official full week of April, or the second week of April, this was, I think this was I want to say SadiesStickers kit. I didn't write it down, but I want to say this was SadiesStickers. I did a lot of FaceTiming with my daughter and my cousin. A lot of videos were going on. I was reading Girl in the Cabin. So this is why I like to write those down, because now I want to go back and see exactly how many books I did read for the year. And I need to track that in one of my planners for next year, so that way I have a better idea in case I missed anything. So I think I mailed Haley out a package, or she received a package. And then the next week, this was from Caress. Yeah, this is definitely Caress Press. This was believe this was definitely a mystery kit. We had we watched the finale of the challenge. It looks like I was still reading The Girl in the Cabin, and then we had a house appointment that week. It was admin day, and they had like a little barbecue take home. Not take home, but we had a little barbecue at the office, and then I watched Pretty Woman, and I think we went out to dinner and did the Olive Garden. Next, this is VanillaPaperCo. At this time, with this particular kit, it was from her first name, Sticker Bloom. So here, me and my daughter, we watched Temptation Island. That was our thing every week, because we really started liking it. And then, of course, we did the challenge. And then I started a new book, The Dilemma. I think I had to pause that book because I just wasn't getting into it for some reason. It took me a lot longer, or I finally finished reading The Dilemma. So there it is. I finally finished reading The Dilemma. I think I stopped it at one point and then picked it back up because it was just taking too long for me. And then here, this is a GP Studio kit. I really do love her kits. I love her style. And then it looks like I was just doing some some test prints. We watched the challenge reunion. My cleaning service came. And I think that's it. All right, going into May. Stop shrinking yourself to fit places you've outgrown. Love that. Okay. So this is a ScribblePrintsCo kit for sure. This, I forget the name of, I think Cafe, but I can't remember the exact name. This was the week of Mother's Day. So this is when we left to go get Haley, I think for the summertime. Yes, because we came back. We left on Thursday, packed her up, and got there, whatever, Saturday, and then we left to come back on Sunday. So I worked on some trial exhibits that week. This was definitely getting ready to go into the big trial that we had. We loved eating at Red Zone Cafe, and then we came back home, and I forgot what I was reading, but I do have that down. And I think that week I also read like maybe 2 books, and I'm kind of bummed because I didn't go back and write it in. So hopefully I have it written down in one of my planners. And then we did a Mother's Day brunch for that week, and that was pretty much it for that. And then for the next week of May, this is a vanilla, yeah, this was... No. Ooh, I think this is the Glitter Mama. And I'm just trying to look around. Okay, I started reading The Patient. Yeah, Haley was definitely home. We had Gringos. Her and I was watching like different movies. We started watching Winter Soldier. We had dinner at Nino's. I don't know if that's the right name. We had another movie night, which I didn't write down. We might have continued watching The Winter Soldier now that I'm thinking about it. And then I filled some orders. Yeah. Okay. Oops. And this one was SadiesStickers. This was from her advent calendar from 2020. I didn't pick up her advent calendar from this week for this year. But this was her kit from last year, and I knew that I wanted to use it for, this was our anniversary week. Give again, continued reading the Silent Patient. We went to dinner with the family. My husband surprised me at work with flowers. And yeah. And then our anniversary is on the 23rd. Okay, and then going into the last week of May, this was a old Two Little Bees kit, maybe from last year, that I didn't get a chance to use. We had our cleaning day for the our cleaning service comes to the house. Looks like I did a bunch of designing and things on shop stuff. We did some grilling out. Oh, we did watch Quiet Place 2. We went to the movies and watched The Quiet Place 2, and then outside we watched Without Remorse, and that's I think when I got tore up from the mosquitoes. Yeah, I do miss doing the movies outside. And then our final month for this first half of the flip through is for June. We're going into our last month for now. It says, a flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. Again, love that. I'm going to keep these quotes because I love to post quotes like this in my customer group and on IG. Okay, so this kit is from Caress Press. This was a mystery kit. We did some, it looks like we barbecued out at home. I kept reading, okay, I was continuing on reading The Patient. Looks like I went to bed early. And we did dinner at Chewy's. And then it was, what do I have? Oh, my grandson's birthday. It was my oldest grandson's birthday. Yep. And then the second week, this is from, I think this is from VanillaPaperCo as well. This is when I booked our lawn appointment for that. And then he came out that day to give me a quote. So I was really excited about that. We tried out there was a new little restaurant in our area called I Love Mac, so we tried that out. And then I did a bunch of decluttering that Sunday of the garage and like the cabinets. Okay, and then this week is another, I believe this is Caress Press. I think this is Caress Press. I don't think, yeah, I think this is Caress Press. So this was Father's Day. I also got my first COVID shot on that day. I did finish reading The Silent Patient. I think I did design like my business cards. I was watching Line of Duty. That was a good show. And then Handmaid's Finale. We did some barbecuing that week, that Sunday. So that was a good week. And then going into June, our second week of June, then we have, this kit is from, this is definitely, I believe, Two Little Bees. Again, I was watching Line of Duty. I'm just kind of looking around to see anything major. Oh, I had dinner with my girlfriend, Betty. Her and I used to work together. She's an attorney. We used to work together at the same firm. And then we had movie night. And I need to start writing down the movies that we watch. And that is it for the first half of my flip through. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and be sure and stay tuned for the second half. Probably it's going to be like sometime maybe late January. So thank you again. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. And if you are, welcome back. But until then, guys, I will see you in my next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.